Now we're going to talk about the 5 things your buyer's agent thinks you're doing wrong as a buyer.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
And the first one I have is not
Well,
getting...
let me tell you, Harvey.
Okay.
I'm actually not a buyer's agent, so this is your turf. All right.
So let me try this one out. Now, I think you're going to like this first one.
Let me read the first one. It says,
Please, go ahead.
Not getting pre-approved before looking at homes.
Yeah. You know, the challenge there is people will say, okay, I have a budget. Well, how did you come up with that budget? And honestly, sometimes they just don't know. It's just like, oh, I just know I want to keep. Well, I was spending this much money before. I used the calculator to figure out I want to spend this much less now. And when I did that, it came up with this number. So here's where I came up with. The best thing to do: meet with a lender and get a budget that you're happy with. Because number one, you don't want to go out looking at homes you can't afford. That's devastating. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this home is perfect for us. Yeah, but we can't afford it. Oh, okay. Or looking at homes that are well below and aren't going to give you everything you want. So you need to find that right number. It doesn't have to be your max budget,
right,
but make sure it is your budget. The second thing I have is ruling out certain types of home before you even start looking. You know, saying, well, I don't want anything. I don't want a townhome.
I don't want anything west of the 215.
Yeah,
I want to be north of this, or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Those are dangerous things. I look at buying a home as a process of elimination. Is that you want to basically look at spread out, look at the whole map first, and maybe pick geography, then pick type of house, but make it a process of elimination, and don't not look at homes because you're not sure. Look at them, rule them out.
This happens with resale versus new homes and vice versa.
Exactly.
Where it's, no, I definitely don't want a new home. I want a resale, or definitely don't want a resale. I want a new home.
Right.
And you don't know yet. Check it out.
Third is very much like sellers. I think buyers sometimes think agents are all alike. And like I said before, when it comes to sellers, picking a listing agent, I think with buyers, take the time, interview an agent, and especially now that we're going to a point where all agents are going to be using a buyer-broker agreement, you're going to want to make sure you pick the right agent right off the bat. Instead of jumping from one agent to another, pick the right agent, know that's somebody that's going to work for you and has your best interest at heart, and you're going to be happy working with them. Because it's a pretty intimate relationship.
Are there schools of skill set inside buyer's agent that I should be asking about?
Yeah.
Meaning, like, is there such thing as a new home specialist that I should be if I'm going to go down the new homes road, that I should ask about that? Like, does experience matter there, and those type of questions?
I think you should ask about experience in general. And
if I'm an investor buying my an investment property, should I be looking for a buyer's agent who has experience or knows about that,
Absolutely.
Is there a specialist there?
Yeah, I mean, I think that you make those determinations in the interview process and decide whether this agent has enough expertise to make you happy with that specific segment of the market. This is one thing that I always talk to buyers about, not understanding the 3 most important things in buying a home. The first is location.
Paint color.
The second is location. I always forget that third, but the first 2 are location and location. I don't remember that third one.
I feel like location.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Yeah, I wasn't sure. But understand. Look, some people say, gee, Harvey, you told me there was nothing available under 500 in Summerlin, but yeah, look at this house. I just found it on Zillow, and it's only 475. Yeah, but it's not in Summerlin. It's here, and where the home is going to impact its value as much as what the home is.
Sure.
Right. So sometimes buyers think that they don't take location.
The cheapest home in the wrong location is the wrong home potentially.
Indeed, yes, and the location thing that's the 3 most important things in real estate. It is where your home is. It should be your first priority. That should be your very first priority, because you can't change that. Once the home's there,
right,
it ain't going nowhere.
Right.
The home itself, you could fix and change and do a lot of things, but where it is, and not only where it is in the valley or where it is in our market, but where it is in that community. Is it up against a busy street? Is it inside? Is it next to a park? Is it next to a school? Where it is within the community is also important. So that affects the value as well. So keep those things in mind.